Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to a brand new week of readings. Now, ever since yesterday, I have been seeing Peacock. Peacock, Peacock everywhere. I don't know why, but it always means something more. So I went looking and did a little bit of insight, a little bit of meditating. I also received a brand new deck, which, by the way, if you check on Monday, you will see a flip through of this deck right here. It's called When My Soul Whispered Oracle Deck. I received it this morning, and there are two. As I did the unboxing, I didn't even look at the deck. I did the unboxing on that channel connected to the deck, which is below. There were two representations of Peacock and Insight and Now. And I'm going to leave these here, and I'm going to read a little bit of what it says, and then we're just going to do a reading, but we're going to keep this in mind. So, peacocks are rich in spiritual symbolism, okay? They appear across many, many cultures and spiritual traditions. Some of the key points of what the meanings associated to peacocks is beauty and grace. They're admired for their vibrant, beautiful feathers. It symbolizes beauty, grace, elegance, and they remind us to embrace our unique beauty, right? And show the world unapologetically, like, I am beautiful and here I am, right? When a peacock shows you their feathers, are gorgeous. I was watching some yesterday, and that's how it started, and I thought, wow, these are beautiful. Renewal and transformation. I think that's probably one of the biggest things, right? Actually, I think it's more about awareness that I was getting for this, but we're just going to go through it because if it applies to you, please embrace it and take it with you. So they shed and regrow their beautiful feathers, which I didn't know, okay? It symbolizes cycles of renewal, growth, and transformation. Absolutely. And I think that as we're going down the month of December, which is like the last month of the year, of our linear year on this planet, we're thinking to ourselves, yeah, like, I think that Spirit's kind of acknowledging all the work that you've done. Oh, the other thing is I was painting my nails I wanted a Christmassy theme, and I didn't. I figured this green was more bluey. It's not the right green, such as the decorations here is green, that kind of green. But that's a green I had. So I said, well, I'll put a little red dot, and lo and behold, I realized that I was doing peacock stuff again. So it's just, when it starts, it won't stop until whatever needs to come out comes out, okay? So, all right. So it's talking about transformation, and I think it's trying to encourage you to shed what no longer serves you and step into a more radiant version of yourself. And I think that's the other message. Like I said, as we're going on, they really want you to just start being new. New and you, right? I know I'm shedding a lot of stuff right now. I'm going through my house and looking at it in a different way, trying to get a plan of action, but doing a little bit every day. And my newest thing is a journal of things I accomplish in a day. And I just write things out. And I've started this just recently, and I just write numbers, and then I scratch them out. And at the end, I don't scratch them out really darkly, because I want to keep, I'm going to put dates at the top of each page to let me know the passage of time. It's just a way for me to acknowledge that I get a lot done. Because sometimes our memories aren't great. We don't remember everything, every single thing we've accomplished in a year. This is a very visual way of going through it and thinking to myself, God, I got a lot done, right? And it probably doesn't even have everything that I've done. I mean, I don't post like the readings that I do. I don't write about the readings that I do, or everything I do ahead of time or anything like that. So those are different places that I write them. But I like it. I think I'm going to just continue that on in 2025. All right, so the biggest one, and it came in Insight and focusing on the now, right? No, don't focus on the past. Don't focus on the future. Focus on the now. So if you want to get rid of something, get rid of it today. And you're working towards your future, okay? Don't go back in the past and say, well, why didn't I get rid of it yesterday? You're today. It's focus on the now. And this part as well, it's vision and awareness. The eye on the peacock's feather symbolizes watchfulness, protection, and spiritual awareness. And I think that's it, the insight coming in, okay? And you know what? We're going into the year of Hermit, which is, if you're on my Life Path Number channel, you will know. I'll always put a little comment on every video that comes out for 9 or 2, the priestess as well. Hello, my insightful ones, because you guys are the one who are connected to. You have more of a, I would say I don't know, just a personal, I guess, penchant, that's in French, penchant, to, you know, to connect to that realm, okay? It comes with, let's just say. Okay, so the eye of peacock feathers symbolize watchfulness and spiritual awareness, and they're associated with the ability to see beyond the surface and tap into deeper truths, okay? And aligning with intuition and higher wisdom. That's what I meant, okay? So, it also, the peacock is very confident and self-assured. I just feel that that's kind of going from the strength year to the hermit year, because we had to be courageous and brave hearts this year, right? And stand tall and not shy away from our true callings and our courage. So I feel that, again, it's kind of like, you know, going one into the other. It's like an invitation. These cards feel, the peacock feels like the invitation to the upcoming energies that are about to make way in the new year. And I like that. So there's spiritual awakening. It says in Hinduism, the peacock is associated with the goddess Saraswati, goddess of wisdom, learning, and the arts, and represents divine knowledge and spiritual awakening. Okay? It's a reminder to pursue enlightenment and connect with your higher self. I love that. It would have a connection to immortality and resurrection, of course, because the peacock feathers, you know, fall down and then come back. And probably, I mean, even if they do come off, they're probably the most beautiful things to own. I mean, to have a peacock feather would be amazing, right? Protection and integrity. Peacocks are seen as protectors against negative energy. Amen. Okay, so yeah, definitely this year I think I'm going to go looking for a peacock feather or a representation of it. Because I'm sure they can make something, reproduce this to look really nice as well. Their brilliant plumage and eyes are believed to ward off evil and bring blessings of integrity and truth. Yeah, I think that when they do their dance, it's also, it's for prey, right? They don't know where to attack. There's too much to look at. So, beautiful. They're beautiful. And I love that I'm getting all of these. So I feel that within the peacock, there's a message. So if you want to sit with that, it's great. I will be using this deck on Thursday as an oracle deck as well. It's a very cute little deck, by the way. It's just tiny. It's just a tiny deck. I've been wanting it for a long time because it's got a bee on it. Just been wanting. They're so simple but beautiful. The messages are beautiful too. So I am going to, do we leave these out? Yeah, let's leave these up here. And let's back it up a little bit. Just a little bit. And we're going to start taking cards. Okay, so here we go. My beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Actually, I think I've changed my mind. I think I'm going to take, yeah, I think I'm going to take these. There you go. I just did a 360 and decided to use different cards. There we go. Yeah. Don't mind me. You know, that's Jane. I'm doing something and then, whoops, I'm doing something else. It's okay. I'm going to use these probably tomorrow. Well, I should say Tuesday for clarifiers. I'm going to use very colorful decks. I feel like colorful decks because I feel with the peacocks, I just want color at this point. I really want the color come in. So let's see what the Spirit want to bring in. What do they want to bring in? Let's put our little peacocks on each side here. Put that up here. Look at that. Let's see. You got the Eight of Pentacles. Great card. Like I said, I think it's all about acknowledging all the work that you've been doing through 2024. See, 8. We have been working really, really. Yeah. We've been faced with a lot of choices. I feel like we're doing you know, a look back series. It's almost, that's what it feels like to me. I feel like Spirit's going, look, we know you've worked hard. We know you've worked hard. We can sense it. We can feel it. We know you've put in a lot of work here. The Seven of Cups is almost like having a good relax, after having all these choices to look at, to ponder. The Seven of Cups is sometimes about having too many choices, right? And, oh, it's sometimes not knowing what path to take. And I feel that maybe in 2024, there's been times where things have popped up where you just kind of, I don't know, you know, you felt like you didn't know. You were in a analysis paralysis, and I know I've you know, said it quite a few times, or incessant assessment mode. And it's made you stop long enough to go, oh, I've got to do something different. And I feel that Spirit's going, it's acknowledging how much work that you've put in this year. No doubt about it. If you come here and you have been listening to this and just trying to, you know, get along your own little path and your own little life, doing your own little thing, I'm pretty sure that you have been busy this year. You've just been busy, okay? To the point of sometimes headache, and when you don't feel good, you're still trudging on. I know that I've done quite a few things. I started the other channel. I started doing readings late in last year and doing life path stuff. Like, I really threw myself into that. And I felt like I also put myself emotionally and my well-being first, and let go of a lot of things that I had associated with success. I'm very happy. I'm very happy even when I'm still struggling. And before, it used to be when I feel perfect, then I know I'll have gotten it right. And I realize with the change that's going on with my life, it may take a while till I feel perfect. But I appreciate the times that I get enlightened energy, the times that I feel like I feel more like myself than I've ever felt before. All of the little surprises that came in this year, some expected, some unexpected, mostly unexpected. And they had a lot to do with mindset and shifting in a way where it was all about dealing with certain fears or mindsets from the past. And I think that's really good, okay? I have to tell you that I do feel that in 2025, it's going to be less of the mundane and more of connecting to Spirit. The reason I say that is, yeah, look at that negativity, right? It's because you have learned to get away from what steals your energy, okay? That was the whole point, all the work in the last year. To get away from what was stealing your precious, beautiful energy and letting you see a new perspective. I love this. This was at the bottom. And I'm going to put it here because I feel that's where it's supposed to go. Okay? That was the whole point, to get you to get high enough on this cliff right here to get you to be in that hot air balloon and just kind of see a bigger picture. What you may not see or feel is that, because I feel like it's had a way, like I feel a little bit headachy, like it's been a long physical journey, because getting out of a negative mental state is very taxing on the body. It does give you a headache. It makes you tired. Also, when you are breaking out of that, there's also a lot of energetic work that happens through the body. And when that happens, you tend to want to sleep a lot, or you feel tired a lot, or you feel like, you wind down very quickly. But I feel that, like, as I'm going to finish this thought, when you get into 2025, the whole reason for this was to get you into a state where you can really connect to spirit. And that connection is going to uplift you. That connection is going to make you feel better. Yeah, it's going to make you feel a lot better. Yeah, it's to transition. This was like a transition to a better place. You see all this heavy energy, this bluish green kind of energy, just, kind of, doing that stuff. Inspiration of Cups. It's to make you dream again, to give you freedom of imagination, of happiness, to bring you back into joy, okay? To bring you back into a place of Piscean idealism, let's just call it that, okay? The young Pisces who dreams of all kinds of wondrous things. And just imagine yourself sitting in meditation in the most beautiful of places, such as this one. A sunny, not too warm, but beautifully tempered beach where you feel everything. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just right? A place where you can sit in the sun, not in fear of getting totally sunburned, where you're just well. You're completely well. And I feel spiritually that's where you're going. There's no dangers there. There's just a beautiful spot of your liking, of your perfection, waiting for you energetically. And as I say this, the heaviness of the headache and that heavy feeling just is disappearing. Okay? And it's a preparation for a beautiful year of magic. I feel magic in this upcoming year for you. I feel that we're going to be looking more at less about your everyday life, okay? All the energy and how people are affecting, because I feel that 2024 really settled us back into having to deal with people energy, if you know what I mean. You go out there and you have to deal with that. You have to deal with bad drivers. You have to deal with people who have no happy. They feel imprisoned. They feel unhappy. The energy is low. The world's against them. The government's against them. Everything's against them, right? And instead of finding they're happy, instead of finding the things that make them smile, they just sink into something lower. And then all the energy is affected around them. Okay, all the energy is affected around them, and I'm even guilty of that every once in a while. That I would get sucked into that, and it's very difficult. But I think for most of the time I've been able to just kind of get out of it. But I've tailored my life to stay away from a lot of the negative energy that comes in. But this transition definitely from this picture right here, of who the heck wants to live in that kind of weather. It's about to rain. You can feel it. It's cold. It's windy. You're sailing to this beach right here, this one, where everything is perfect, where everything is absolutely brilliant and perfect, okay? Yeah. I'm looking at this and I just want to go for a nap now. I just want to go for a nap right there. Right. Okay. So, I feel that this side is just kind of showing us some really some really horrendous things, but it's not. The most I know would be the heart, but what I see is the unraveling. It's the unraveling of that negative crap that we've been doing. Now, if you have been working hard on your mindset in the last couple of months, or the last year or so, or the last 4 years, whatever you've been working on, you have come to realize that what we tell ourselves is not necessarily the truth. You know, you can wake up and say, I'm having a bad day. Well, why are you having a bad day? Well, you know, I put salt instead of sugar in my coffee. Okay. We can remake another coffee. And then you can really savor the one that you did right. Right? You can take a moment and reset. In the moment that you were sipping that coffee, you can go, that one was good. Okay? And let go of the other thing. And maybe even ask yourself why you put salt in your cup. What were you thinking about? And is that thought real? You had to unravel the crap. Honestly, you had to unravel what was making your heart heavy, what was making you feel bad. You had to unravel this. You had to take it apart. Okay? Because it was killing you. It was kind of just doing this stuff to you. Yeah. And it was binding you. It was hurting. Okay? Oh, the 3 swords are here. So cute. So, this is, I don't know. It's, you finally got out of there. And where did you end up? Where did you end up? Well, 17. Also, 8. Okay? Also 8. Of course it's 8. We were in the year of 8. That's what we were working at. And the star is what it's saying. Optimism, illumination, renewal. Optimism for a fresh start, a new day. After the darkest hour, there's a new day. Okay? New day. That's what we're looking for. New thought, new mindset, new way of thinking. Unravel the old. Go into something that feels better. Absolutely. Okay? So, all right, so now it's starting to get better. Page of Wands. You've had to really think and really tap into, how would I say that? New ideas and situations, okay? To be a little fearless, to be a little bit, impulsive, fun, playful, optimistic, and learning to use your energy in a different way. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's not that it's been easy. For me, I can tell you, even as a light worker, they think, oh, you're working with spirit, and you have all the answers. No. I'm still human. I'm still having the same experience you are. I'm still walking this planet, having that holy crap moment on a very regular basis. And some days I felt like the bear got me. It's like, okay, I give up. Especially hormonally, it was very hard to get past the feeling of sometimes flat and despair that comes with this type of change in the body. Sometimes you feel like, I can't possibly, I'm not going to get past this. But you can. You can. You can. You just have to acknowledge. You have to acknowledge that some days you're just not going to feel great. And some days it's going to feel like a race to the ocean where you don't think you're going to make it. But I think the biggest point is not to lose your optimism. Do not lose the optimism of making it. I honestly think that all of this work on yourself is going to help you stay in a better state through 2025. I think it's going to help you stay in a better state. I'm hoping it helps me as well. I really want to stay more in a state of awareness. I want to look more at moments in the day, and I'm going to incorporate moments in the day where I can just acknowledge my awareness to spirit, to do a clear connect. Because I connect here, but for myself, like I'll connect here for you or for the life path numbers, but for myself, sometimes I'm a little bit lacking. I do exercise and stuff, but I don't take like 5 or 10 minutes in my day to just do meditation. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. See, that's what I mean. So it's going to be a mad rush to the High Priestess. I love that. The Knight of Swords is going, you're going to do a mad rush to enlightenment, to insight. To insight. There you go. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay? Yeah. And living in the now. I give less to what do I need to get done, which is in the future, right? It's good to have goals, but that's why I keep lists now. Lists are easy to follow. A lot easier than trying to keep it in my brain. It comes in my brain, I write it down, and then I let it go. And then I can look at what have I done? Oh yeah, I've got to do that. And that's it, right? And then I keep going. And I revisit it every day. So if I forgot, I'll forget it tomorrow. I'll go back, I'll see it again. And if I forget it, I'll see it again. And after a while of seeing it again and again, it stays. You're reminded, hey, I keep forgetting about that. I got to get it done. Easy, okay? These are some of the things that I've put in place to make my choices easier. Too many choices, too many things to remember, right? Like I was saying with the Seven of Cups. So, but I've worked on finding solutions so that it eases my mind, so that I don't feel negative energy or feel bad about forgetting or my state of mind. I have more room to just be in the moment. And I suggest that you do that or look up things to how to be in the exact moment going forward. Especially anything that can help you out, perfect. And I'm going to tell you this, if you don't have it all figured out in one day or one moment or one thing, don't wait. Start right away. You'll find things to improve it as you go along, honestly. Okay? Start taking the steps. Give it a go, okay? So that you can rush into more different things. Less about planning for the future all the time, or thinking of the future, how you could have done it differently on the past, and just sit in the now and get insight. Right? Stay in a space of joy and happiness. Okay? That's very much the past, though. It's talking about the past. Right. And then you have the Hierophant come in, which is my card, my life path number. Very much 2024 was about being a wisdom seeker, getting the wisdom to know how to reach the next level. Some of it you may have felt was for a greater goal or working into what you're working on, but some of it might have felt like, why am I doing this? Or why am I struggling through this? Or whatever. And I feel that you will see how that comes into play as you are going along. You're going to feel or be kind of put into the, it's going to come into picture what exactly all of that was for. And some of it may hit you in 2025 or maybe later. You may go, oh, I remember working on that a couple years ago, and I see. Okay? You're going to get I see moments that you didn't get maybe in 2024, where you're going, this just feels all for naught, like for nothing. I feel that you're going to see as you go along how much that has served you. I know that some of you are still struggling, and I'm here to tell you, so am I. Sometimes I feel like I'm right on the edge of something so brilliantly groundbreaking energetically, and it just kind of just goes away for a moment, and I know it's getting closer to me as I go, and I know one day I feel like I'm going to be able to capture it and hold on to it, or things may just snap into place. Because right now that's what I feel. I feel like I'm trying to capture it, but it's not working. It's nothing that I can capture. It's an energy I have to settle into, or has to settle into me rather, and if you're feeling this way, I want you to know you're not alone. I feel very much like that. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel like you're failing. You're not. Every day that you're getting closer to something exceptional, or every day that you get a moment where you feel brilliantly well, it's all really great. It's a great path to be on. And I think the point is that you're going to start looking at life this way, that everything's a great path to be on, that it's all right. Everything is all right. Okay? So I feel confused saying this to you, and you're going to go, how can you be confused? I feel like I'm talking about something that I still don't know, if that makes any sense. Do you understand? I feel like I am giving myself advice about something that I don't quite have grasp of yet. There you go. Ten of Swords. Okay. I feel like they're saying that the end of a stressful situation, the end of this year might bring the end of stress, and I'm okay with that. A lot of it is about moving on. You saw the Six of Swords. A lot of it is about moving on. Okay? Right now, all they want you to do is to plan in a very positive way for the future. Okay? I love the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is like juggling and adapt, okay? Just keep adapting to what you're doing every day. Just keep doing what you're doing. I know, you say, well, I don't need to know that. I don't need to come and see you to know. This is just letting you know I feel they're letting you know that things are going to feel better for you. But it has some of it has to do with the energy that's coming in, but a lot of it has to do with the personal work that you've put into it, my beautiful Pisces. You have worked very hard. This is the fruits of your labor. When your energy starts feeling better, it's because you did the work to get here. You did it, okay? You adapted, you juggled, you said enough already. And I believe that's what it's saying. I feel that the beginning of the message was to say, look, insight, just worry about the now for now, and insight's coming in for the new year. Absolutely. All the work that you've put at getting rid of negative and energies and transitioning. Look at all these transition cards. This is like in your face energy. Okay? Negative energies gone. Transitioning, doing. Unraveling what's bullcrap, done. Looking at new things and not being afraid of them. Okay? Running towards the right thing. Childlike joy, happiness, thinking of things that make you smile, the love that you have for somebody who may have been in your past, even if they're not here anymore, you throw love in there. And moving on from any kind of stressful situations. This is who have you been. This is who you are, okay? You have made the tough decisions. You felt like sometimes you were overloaded and needed a break, but you took the break when you needed. You got the perspective. You are going to bring in some beautiful dreamer qualities, wishing upon a star, making new wishes, right? Even when sometimes you're feeling, I took a hit in the gut, you're still doing it. You're still working it. And now we're going to embrace wisdom, higher wisdom, okay? You're going to seek it. And you're going to adapt some more in the upcoming year. You're just going to keep going. You're going to keep adapting and juggling everything that you've learned. I think you're doing fantastically well, my beautiful Pisces. I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about it some more on Tuesday. And then we're going to do Oracle Thursday. And as I said, I have the other channel, Life Path Numbers. Go check that out. It's in the description box below. The link is there. You can directly to the channel. Look at the homepage video. It will tell you how to calculate it. And then you can watch it weekly. I will be posting, or have been, I'm hoping, the life the Tarot Path 2025. So it's a snapshot of your year with your life path, and I'm posting some every week in December. And I will be posting as well here, probably sometime next week, the tarot, your tarot scope for Pisces for 2025. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings. I will see you on Tuesday. Take good care of yourself, Pisces. Bye for now.